Welcome to Tool 11. In this tutorial, you will learn how to bring your resources to life using photos. One of the best ways to help your resource stand out among the competition is to print the resource, set it up, and have a photo shoot. When you take photos of your products, you can incorporate these photos into your cover pages, your product previews, and create pins. Some teacher creators have even incorporated their photos into the content of the resource to help students understand the concept. When doing so, it is important not to use photos from Google or even from sharing websites like Creative Commons. Although photos from these sources can be used for educational purposes, they are not permitted for commercial use. If you don't fancy yourself as a photographer, you can purchase a license to use royalty-free images and photographs from sites like iStockPhoto or Shutterstock. This works very similarly to buying a set of clip art, but is often much more expensive. Certainly, the most personalized and cost-efficient option is to take your own photos. If the lighting is right, photos taken with your camera phone often work quite well for this purpose. Here are a few rules I follow when incorporating photos into resources. Rule 1. Do not use photos taken during your contract teaching hours. Any classroom photos you see in my resources or pins are taken during the summer months before contracted work begins, or outside of my contract hours during the school year. As mentioned in the legal tools, I'm a real stickler when it comes to separating my teacher creating endeavors from my contracted teaching time, because I never want to run the risk of those two very important aspects of my professional life conflicting. Rule 2. Never include photos of students in your resources. This goes without saying if you stick to Rule 1. But if you feel comfortable crossing those two paths, I highly discourage you from including photos of your students. There are many legal risks associated with this unless you have a signed contract from the student's parent or guardian giving permission to include their child's photo in content available on the internet. Rule 3. Use your own equipment to take photos. This goes back to the legal tools again. You should not use district-owned equipment to benefit your progress as a teacher creator. Most districts require teachers to sign a contract stating that district equipment is not intended for personal or commercial use. Now that we've covered all the important, serious stuff, let's focus on getting creative. Once you have your photo uploaded to your computer, it's time to polish it up for its debut. Although simply adding a photo to pins, previews, and cover pages will certainly attract instant attention, adding a few finishing touches will make your photo look professional and can help build your brand awareness when your image is seen out of context on Pinterest and in Google image search results. My favorite tool for getting the job done is the wonderful website PicMonkey. First of all, the site's name and logo are adorable. Second, it's free. A paid membership, or as PicMonkey calls it, a Royale membership, is available if you want more options, but you can do so much for free. It's absolutely amazing. When you get to the site, you will see a few options near the top of the homepage. My favorites are Edit, Design, and Collage. Touch-up is great for pictures with people in them, which I avoid. The site is fairly intuitive, so I'm not going to make this a 30-minute tutorial and show you every tool available. Edit allows you to edit a single photo. Design allows you to create an image from scratch without a photo as its base layer. Collage allows you to select a layout and add multiple photos. Once you have the photos you want in the collage, it will allow you to enter edit mode to add text, color backgrounds, and overlays. I'm going to show you a few of the most important tools using the edit mode. I'll click edit, then choose the source I want to grab my photo from. I will get mine from my computer. I'll find the file, then click choose. The image will appear in the editor so I can get to work. You can make many modifications like coloring and cropping, adding photo effects, and doing touch-ups. Most important to you will be adding text and overlays. To add text, I will click the text icon, then click the button Add Text. A text box will appear, and I'm going to select my font. The crown next to any of the features stands for a Royale feature. As you can see, there are plenty of free features available. Once I click the font I want, I'll type a message. Then I will click out of the text box and click on the text again so the outline appears. I can then adjust the size, positioning, and color. Another handy feature is the Overlays tool. Although there are many adorable overlays that you can include in your photos to bring a little bit of personality to them, the option I use most is the button that says Your Own. This allows me to add my brand watermark to all of my images so that they're always connected to my store and my blog when they're floating around on the internet. For more information about logos and watermarks, watch Branding Tool 18. There are many other features available for editing your photos, but I'll let you tinker around with them. When you have a design you like, scroll up and click Save. Then you can name your file, select the image quality, and save to your computer. To do so, simply select a location and then click Save. You can then head back to your PowerPoint resource document and add your finalized photo with a watermark to your resource. To do so, click Home, then Picture, scroll down and select Picture from File, then find your image and select Insert. You can then click the image, adjust it, and add additional text to explain what the image shows if you prefer. Another great thing about taking time to edit the image is it can now double as a pin for this product. Tool 16 will teach you how to upload pins that are high resolution, so images like this display larger on the pinner's screen, encouraging them to click through to your product page. Adding photos to your product is great for helping potential customers visualize how the resource can be used in the classroom. It's also a great enhancement to your product previews and pins because it shows a real-life look at what customers will get when they make a purchase. The more educated a potential customer is about the content of your resource, the more confident they will feel making a purchase. Photos are a great way to establish that confidence. Up next in the final design tool, I will show you how to bring all the previously introduced design skills together to create resource cover pages that pop.